My name is Dustin Yellen, and today we are in Red Hook, Brooklyn, right next to the water, where the Hudson River meets the Atlantic Ocean. Many times I've just walked out of my studio, and there's all these cars racing in my front yard. And I've been lucky enough to stroll through the madness and experience it in its glory. I am a fan of the Formula E because it's pushing the boundaries of changing the way we power our activities. And anything that will push the technology, but also push the consciousness towards renewables, towards other forms of energy, I believe is a net positive.
Dustin Yellen is a world-renowned contemporary artist whose pieces draw attention to the crisis of climate change. His studio is in the heart of Red Hook, Brooklyn, right on the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship racetrack. Employing a team of artists, he creates immense works born from hundreds of pictures, drawings, and magazine clippings. These are mounted on interlocking microscope slide-like sheets of glass.
I love paper. I'm obsessed with paper. I'm obsessed with trash, actually. I pick up trash and paper wherever, and garbage and bones and rocks wherever I go. I actually have a library here that's like a cutting room where I cut up old books and National Geographics and classify them. So I have drawers of icebergs and drawers of animals and drawers of mushrooms and drawers of humans and all these different scales and palettes. And so I like to put all of this in the work with this idea that in 100 years, these are almost like DNA maps through found media. I lived through the floods of 2012. You know, Hurricane Sandy put 5 feet of water here in this building and in all the buildings around here. In fact, I was there. I remember trying to rescue things. I was putting things on tables, but soon I realized that the tables themselves would be underwater. And in this particular neighborhood, we will be underwater again, and we live with that. I have plans, I have mezzanines to lift things.
We believe as a sporting championship, there's no greater way than sport to excite and ignite a generation of fans, to make them excited and passionate about what an electric future might look like, and hence why New York is such a great place to do that. Not only is there a big issue around pollution and air quality here in Brooklyn, but also it's an area that's close to sea level and so feels the risk around climate change and rise in the level of the tide is going to be very important here. America is such an advanced consumer market, and let's be honest, the commitment to the car is very, very strong here. It's a big country; people have to drive a long way, and to see the likes of General Motors, Ford, I think between them are committing over $60 billion to their electric programs between now and 2025. I think shows you that electrification is a crucial part of reducing the carbon impact on our planet and the impact that has on global warming.
We all share the air. We all share the water. Yes, we all share the same atmosphere. And if we could start to attach ourselves as a people to those ideas of sameness and sharing, because at the end of the day, we're in New York City right now. I'm in New York City and I am smelling the smoke from the fires in California. And if we could start to think a little bit more like that, I think we could start to work together just a little bit more to protect our shared systems. And that disruption to the system really changes the way in which we perceive reality. Therefore, I think that things like a great work of art, or even things like Formula E, where something is being powered differently than it was before, can hopefully jar the system and make us think differently about how we interact with the world.